Hello everybody, it's Bonnie from Bonnie's Pretty Puppet Reborn and Doll Nursery. How is everyone today? I hope you're feeling well, been able to spend some time with those that you love, accomplish a few things you set out to do, and I certainly hope that you've had a chance to laugh and play and joke and just be yourself. Well, how is everyone today? Here it is, it's Thursday already. So happy Thursday. And most Thursdays, as many as we can do, we join in on Theme Thursday, sponsored by Yvonne over at Having You On. And today's no exception. Yvonne tirelessly picks these beautiful themes for us so that we can get together as a community and share some of the things that we have for our babies and share our babies, of course. I love seeing all my nieces and nephews on Theme Thursdays. So Yvonne picked vintage for the main theme, and the alternative, I believe, is white, yellow, and it's either blue or pink. Either way, it's kind of a still celebration of spring, so spring colors, pastels, things like that. But I know for sure she said white and yellow, and then I'm not sure if it was pink or blue. But anyways, we have our beautiful little Kimball Rigby with us. He is the Luan Kit by Doris Moyer's Hornbogen. He is the little brother of my twins, who are the Blue Sparrow Kit by Doris Moyer Hornbogen, and that's Poppy and Jack. But there he is, and I just love his darling and sweet little face, that smile, those big eyes, his beautifully painted hair. He's just gorgeous. And he is sporting two things that go with the theme. One, it's yellow, and two, it's one of those little outfits that we used to put on all baby boys. It's a diaper cover and then a little shirt with usually a character on it. I know I think it's a bear with a kite. I'll get up closer in a minute and show you the front of it. And he also has on white socks with classic high white shoes. So he is definitely ready for a vintage day, and yellow is one of the pastel colors that Auntie Yvonne picked. He also is playing with a couple of vintage toys. One is his popcorn popper. I'm sure many of you, if not all of you, had the bigger one that the children would run around, toddlers would run around with popping, and his is a little one and it does work. And then he has a Fisher-Price doggy that's on a string, and if you pull the string, the doggy's head bounces up and down, his legs spin around. I think his tail spins around as well. And these are all toys, I'm sure, from 70s, maybe early 80s, but I think they're like 60s and 70s. These are quite old. I don't have a date on them, but these are quite old, and they're both by Fisher-Price, by the way. Or maybe the little one might be a Play School. The little rattle might be a Play School. Either way, that is our vintage contribution. And before I go to the next part of the video, let me show you his little picture here. I think that's I'm sorry for the shadow. I think that's a little bear. I don't know, and he's flying a kite. He has on blue and white checked pants, like an overall, and he's flying his kite. There is our Fisher-Price doggy. And then here is, it is Fisher-Price. I was right the first time. Their little rattle. Let's see. Well, trust me, it pops. Not as loud as the bigger one, but it is loud. All right. I hope I didn't make anybody dizzy right now. But we wanted to show you a little bit closer up. So that is our contribution to Auntie Yvonne over at Having You On. Please pop over and see her channel. She has most gorgeous babies. I love her twins. I love all of her babies. And she dresses them so beautifully. And she has such a sweet spirit. So make sure you go over and see her. And because it kind of fits with Yvonne's theme, I'm going to do a tag that I saw Lisa at Lisa's Littles sponsor yesterday. And I listened to her answers while she was sitting out enjoying the beautiful day. It's a this and that springtime tag, and it has, I believe, 8 questions if I wrote them down properly. So we're going to do this. This is by Lisa's Littles. I always enjoy her tags. They're so fun to do. And I enjoy hearing everybody else's answers as well. So number 1, this or that, tulips or daisies. I absolutely love all flowers, but if I have to choose one, I'll pick tulips. I think they're so pretty. They're so colorful. They're nice and big. Although I do love daisies, I do. I'll have to pick tulips out of those two. I think I like them more than I like daisies. But I absolutely adore all flowers, really. Number 2, this or that, a sundress or overalls. I'm going to pick a sundress, a well-fitted sundress, covers the knee, not out of being a prude or anything, but because it's so comfortable, it just kind of flows when you go outside. I would pick a sundress. Overalls are cute, and I like them on little people, but they don't really fit me very well, and I don't look that hot with them on, so I'm going to say a beautiful sundress. As a matter of fact, I just bought a couple the other day for myself, and I am looking forward to using them this summer, just around the house, in the garden, and also when I go to see my granddaughters in the fall. Number 3, lemonade or sweet tea. I'm going to pick lemonade. I enjoy drinking it with some big ice cubes and sitting back under a tree, the magnolia tree, and enjoy a little quiet time. I'm really funny. I know a lot of people, and this is not a judgment, a lot of people like cold teas and cold coffees, but for some reason I don't. I like both of them very hot, but I don't like them cold, so I'm going to pick lemonade. Number 4, a picnic or a barbecue. I love picnics. They're a lot of fun, but barbecues usually mean we're having a family event, some kind of, like we just had a barbecue for Easter or somebody's birthday or the 4th of July. So I associate having a barbecue with my family, so I'm going to pick barbecue. Number 5 is birds or bumblebees. I've told my story a bunch of times about birds and how I was attacked by some barn swallows and it frightened me, and I've never really I like to look at birds from a distance as long as they don't come near me and flap a little bit too much. Bumblebees, of course, I can't stand them. They're pretty on baby clothes and they're pretty on clothing articles, but to see a real one could possibly end up with a sting. So I'm going to say neither. Sorry about that. Number 6 is flowers or plants. I love both. I'm going to pick flowers because they're so colorful and so pretty. And when you have a different array in the garden, it just looks like a rainbow of colors. So I'm going to say flowers. Number 7, farmer's market or flea market. Well, we are a flea market family. I love going there. I usually find blow molds and vintage things and things that you can't find in a shop. And most flea markets have fruits and vegetables and flowers and things like that anyways. So all summer long and spring long, all we do is go from one flea market to the other. So I'm going to pick flea markets. And number 8, which is also the last one, sandals or barefoot. I choose being barefoot. I am constantly barefoot. If I have to go somewhere, I will put on some sandals. So that would be my second choice. But if I have my way, I like to walk around barefooted. Lisa, that was a really cool tag. I enjoy all of your tags. And as usual, I had a lot of fun doing this one. It was very, reminds us of the spring and all the joys that we have coming up now. We have beautiful weather outside. We got the grass planted ahead of schedule. So we are doing really well. And I'm just really pleased with the progress of the garden. So I am looking forward to a wonderful summer, having picnics and barbecues outside. If you're at work, please come home safe to those who love you. And if you're at home, I know you're busy. Take some part of your day to put your feet up, to relax, to pamper yourself. And please don't forget to eat chocolate. Aunties, uncles, cousins, loved ones, and friends, we appreciate you taking time out of your day to come visit us. We appreciate you. We think of you often and send loves and kisses. God bless, and we will see you real soon.